Mark and Kevin LeClaire, CERT Training, Community Emergency Response Team, April 24th, 25th, and 26th.
I am Mark LeClaire, a CERT member, well about to be.
Here we are learning how to use a fire extinguisher. We are watching the firemen so we can learn how to use a fire extinguisher.
Here is me using a fire extinguisher. To use a fire extinguisher, you must turn the pin, pull it, and you must push the handle and it comes out. And you must aim at the bottom of the fire and start sweeping it. And the person behind me is my partner to make sure it's safe to do it. Here I am putting out the fire with the fire extinguisher.
Here I am about to put out a fire from the firemen. They are going to teach me. Here I am putting out a fire. Here I am taking out a fire and putting out a fire.
This is a fireman. He is teaching us some CERT training. Here's me. I'm learning how to remove something really heavy on top of somebody. Here's me wedging in some blocks so then I could keep around his hands and feet so then they won't be crushed as much. Instead of using your hand and have a risk to squash your fingers, the fireman is showing me a better way to put him in to hammer it with a bigger piece of wood. Here he is demonstrating it for me. Now it's my turn to try.
Here I am instructing everybody and telling them what to do. Here I am putting the wood under the tire, which is supposed to represent a big concrete piece.
And you're making out of the wood, you're making, what is it called? A crib.
Crib.
Yeah.
So I'm cribbing. Here I am pushing the crib and people are handing me wood. Here I am putting the wood under the tire so I can lift it up.
Here we are lifting up the tire and using the team to pull out the fireman. Here is a fireman teaching us on how to plan. This is me walking into some rooms. Always keep your left hand on the wall, so then it will take you through the whole building and it'll lead you out. Here I am searching for some people, and I'm reading the card because they're not really injured, and I'm seeing what the damage is to put them as minor, delayed, immediate, or deceased.
Here I am learning how to use a walkie-talkie. The walkie-talkie can go over 15 channels. Here I am reading the license plate so I can tell the other people on the other line so they could repeat it to finish the drill.
Here I am reading the license plate so I can tell my other team.
Here's one of the trailers that the CERTs use for emergency services. They use it because it has all the stuff they need to carry people out and get it situated, and they use tarps to lay people in different colors. What if they're needed?
Here's our training drills. The last day, it was very realistic. They used fog machines for the smoke, They didn't have any real fires, but they had sound effects, and we had to go get people out of there. Here I am resting after the mission.
Here I am bandaging up a woman that was in the fake fire at the emergency drill.
How about the colors?
And the colors, greens are minor, yellows are delayed, reds are, the red is immediate, and black is deceased. Here I am wrapping around her arm. You need some padding to stop the bleeding, and you need something to wrap around her arm to make it. And my friend is holding up her arm so I can wrap her around.
Here's the trailer that the policeman used to carry a bunch of dead bodies. It can hold up to 100.
That's not right.
Yeah, that's...
No, this is their headquarters. This is the command
What's
post.
the headquarters?
It's the command post
And they
trailer.
hold 100
Body bags.
body bags.
Yeah.
Here I am getting my certificate because I completed the CERTS training. Here I am holding up the certificate in front of the camera.
Here I am shaking the fireman's arm to receive my CERT certificate so then I could become a CERT member. Here I am receiving the CERT certificate.